toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
So BYU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Running to the left. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Smith. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bachmeier. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Running to Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air. It's Tollefson. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Brings up second down. The play action fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. But players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Punt is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. To the air, it's Tollefson. It's complete to the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 9 over Wyoming. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Tollefson. Got the quick pass. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Cyclones have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.